On the southwestern flank of Hawaii Island and within the main caldera of Kilauea is Halema crater. This location at Hawaii Volcanoes National Park has been the principal site of activity at Kilauea summit. March 2008 marked the 10th anniversary of the eruption within Halema. When the vent first opened, it formed a small pit about 115 feet wide. Over the past decade, the pit has grown into a gaping hole about 919 feet by 660 feet. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, Jagger Museum, and the adjacent USGS Hawaii Volcano Observatory are perched on the rim of Kilauea Summit caldera. Closer to Halema, black lava flows on both sides of the summit vent are clearly visible. These flows spilled onto the crater floor when the lava lake overflowed the vent rim in April of 2015. At that time, the lava lake level was 85 feet below the vent rim. For 3 years, from 2015 to 2018, the lava lake level remained close to the rim. The most dramatic changes for Halema occurred in May 2018. It was then that the lava level of the crater dropped over 700 feet and out of sight, resulting in explosions, earthquakes, and large clouds of ash and toxic gas. May 2018 was also the start of eruption activity in the lower East Rift Zone. Changes at the summit of Kilauea, as seen in this time-lapse series, was taken over several days. The lava lake here on the left within Halema is visible in April. The lava lake drains in early May, followed by explosive activity. A large-scale collapse commences. By August 2018, the crater within the caldera is now 7 times larger than it was a year ago. Here is another collapse at the crater. On the left of your screen, which actually is the south flank of the crater, the collapse releases energy equivalent to a magnitude 5.3 earthquake. In this sped-up footage, you can see the landslide on the left. And looking at the same footage, notice how the right side also drops into the crater. Here's a close-up look at the power of a 5.3 tremor. This is the public walkway at Jagger Museum. Notice this crack in the concrete floor that leads into the rock wall. And here is the tremor. The cracking of the concrete floor and the rock wall came from a landslide collapse inside the crater in the background. Now you're seeing the rising smoke and dust fallout from that 5.3 tremor. Although this was taken during a windy day, you can again see the power of the shaking. And by the way, technically these are not earthquakes, but are in fact tremors caused by the collapse inside the crater. The instability and earth fractures in this area has forced what may possibly be the permanent closure of Jagger Museum. One of the more scenic drives inside Hawaii Volcanoes National Park was the Crater Rim Drive. Built in the 1940s, this was a full-circle route around a caldera that took you through past the lava flows and allowed for a full sense of the crater and its history. Midway through the Crater Rim Drive was a stop-off point where visitors could walk up to the edge of Halema. Today, this road is no more. Due to the collapse of the crater floor and numerous landslides, the Crater Drive has literally fallen into Halema crater. Here is a portion of the road that is completely gone, and this is what its path once was. The vertical collapse of the crater floor is more than 1,600 feet. The USGS says the deepest part of Halema is now 1,300 feet below the caldera floor. Since August 4th of 2018, Kilauea Volcano's summit activity has diminished dramatically. But between mid-May and early August, 62 collapse events have occurred, with each releasing energy equivalent to a magnitude 5+ earthquake, causing extensive ground shaking in the summit area. As of October 4th, 2018, the Jagger Museum is closed. Portions of the park are incrementally, with safety in mind, slowly being reopened. The visitor center, steam vents, the sulfur banks, and an alternative crater viewing area are open. When visiting the Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, please obey all warning signs and heed the advice of park rangers. Log on to this website for more details.